scream bravo. Also, if you didn't know, this is called the show.
Hi everybody, it's Paul from Gauntlet Comix. And today is Thursday, January 9th, 2020. With it being Thursday, it's time for Hulkverine Devil Fever. That's right. And today we're going to be doing Marvel Team Up featuring Spider-Man and DareDevil. Right there. Number 73. Came out in September of 1978. And they're going up against the longtime foe of Daredevil, the Owl. The Owl was actually introduced into the Daredevil series on Netflix. Mr. Owsley. I think he ended up getting killed, but he had a son. So the Owl has a lot of history with Daredevil. He was Daredevil's prime adversary at first, and then later on with Spider-Man. But before we go on to that, I have something I'm a little late doing. I want to congratulate someone, give him a big shout out to my friend Mindshift from Comics on the Mind. My buddy hit 100 subscribers when I was out, and I'm so proud of him. This is his YouTube channel. Now I want to show you something that's amazing. He started this up 1 month ago. Okay? I don't know if you can see that. And look at what he's up to already. 188 subscribers. Now, the reason he's up that much is because he's awesome. He's awesome. He's a great collector. He articulates well, got a great sense of humor. His videos are insanely great. So check him out. You'll see the card above come up. And at the end of this video, I'll have his link to his channel. Sorry, I'm skipping a little bit. I'm just thinking of a couple things while I'm talking. And then if you want to check him out on Instagram, here's his Instagram. It's mind, M-Y-N-D, _shift, S-H-I-F-T. And he's on Instagram. Check out his post. 1,190 followers. We got 1,484 he's following. Another thing I love about Mindshift, this is why we became friends on Instagram first. He's always encouraging, gives great feedback. He's not afraid to ask for help. He's not afraid to give advice. He's just an overall great guy. Absolutely adore him as a fellow creator and Instagrammer. Look at all these videos. Yeah. And his mind's taste collide in so many different ways. Not basically, we have a lot of the same interests. So make sure to check him out on Instagram. Once again, that's MYND _ shift, S-H-I-F-T. And you'll see why he's gained 188 subscribers and why he has 1,190 followers. All right, so let's get back to this beauty here. Marvel Team Up, Spider-Man and Daredevil. So let's go ahead and look at the first page. There. All right, one moment. Go ahead and take a peek at the first page here. Now this book, for me, I did pretty good with it, preserving it. I just see there's some wear and tear on the top here. Somehow, I don't know what it is, but my corners down here got a little messed up. And it's through most of the book. And I have that notch. So here we are. I'm going to say, the art is great in this. There's nothing really spectacular as far as splash pages. It's just a good, consistent book. Okay? It's written by Gary. I'm going to have problems with these names. Friedrich. Drawn by Kerrt Gammilk. Finished by Don Perlin. Lettered by Denise Woll. And colored by P. Rachelson. So, I really like the art. I like all the writing. The plot is awesome. And they go by the traditional Marvel formula, but they don't do it right in the beginning. Like right in the beginning, they'll catch you up to the story. Basically, they're starting out where Peter Parker and Matt Murdock are meeting in his office. Matt never found out why Peter was there. Basically, and we'll see this a little bit further. Peter's there to make sure that Aunt May is taken care of in case anything happens to him. While they're there, Daredevil hears the chopper of the owl. And there he is, all the build-up. So a fluttering of wings, most foul. Look at that that perspective there, where he's dropping out of the helicopter. It's awesome. I want to go back to this front page here. Bad news bears go to Japan. Still more bad news. The Summer of the Bad News Bears will be back in their all-new film comedy. Love the Bad News Bears. This comic really brings back a lot of great memories. I love them. Turner, I think was his name, the little foul-mouthed kid, was one of my favorite guys. Still love him. Now I'm older, I'm like, how could they let a little kid like that do that in film? Especially back in the 70s. All the cussing. But anyways, I digress. And just so you see, here's this. Tells you what year, 1978. Editor-in-Chief, Jim Shooter. All right, so let's go to the next page. Like I said, nothing extraordinary about this book. Great panel layouts, good consistent art, great story. It's really good. It was a good read. It suspended me. I just read it again so I could update myself because it's been years since I've read it. Adventures of Grip Boy. A little bit of Slim Jim going on. Beef up your t-shirt. Beef up your t-shirt. That's funny. Icy commercial. I always remember those. All the Merc. We come back to the story. Basically, a 5 to 7 panel layouts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See? Great action shots like with Spidey. Go through. Fun Factory. Remembers that. What killed me about this is the Spud gun. Nowadays, you can't have one of those, and they're just selling them back then. Surprised they're not selling nunchucks. Well, they are selling switchblade combs. Here we go. If you want to pick some locks, you can learn the course to be a skilled locksmith. And of course, your strong arms. Only $3.98. Mike Marvel. And then you got a Clark Bar super, I don't remember this, superhero mobiles. Go through. Spidey's the first one on the scene. Great action shot there. Look at that. Lettering is on cue. There's our guy, Daredevil. Daredevil is sort of like, do I want to get involved with this? Yeah, I do. This is a private war between me and the owl. So here we go. Make way for new paperbacks. Who remembers those? Daisy BB guns. What they did is they staged a robbery of diamonds to draw Daredevil out so they could take Daredevil back to the owl. Here we go. Look at Daredevil in this sense. One thing that amazed me is that Spider-Man's spidey senses didn't go off. But Daredevil picked up on it with his hearing. And now he's like radar or sonar tracking them. The chopper. They go through traffic. And they finally make it to the owl's hangout. And in here, did I miss something? Sorry about this, guys. I feel like I missed something. Yeah, here we. They also explain what happened to the owl in Daredevil 144, 145. The owl falls into water. Daredevil thinks he's done for. However, the owl lives, and he finds a doctor who can fix him up neurologically because his nervous system is dead. Sorry, I totally missed that. I forgot to tell you guys. Didn't mean to go back that far. I must say, they did a really good job inking this, enjoying this for Daredevil. Spidey looks great. Nice clear lines. Okay, I'm going to get caught up here. So, I chose this because I love the team-ups. And I know I was going to do Hulk today, but I was looking at this, and I read it, and I'm like, yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. I always liked Spidey and Daredevil's relationship. They became close friends. As of the new Daredevil series, Spidey comes and talks to him about hanging it up. That's how close they are. Because Spidey knows he's Matt Murdock, and these new volumes, I hope some of you are reading them because they're really good for Daredevil. Daredevil gets a little crazy. Of course, you have all your ads. These are your web zingers. We're getting close to the end. They're upping the ante. Now get 6 titles for the price of 5. Like that. Putting out super issue of Pizzazz. I remember Pizzazz. Look at that. That looks pretty cool. Zap. I'm almost getting Spidey fever here. There's our Crimson guy. He's helping Spider-Man because Spider-Man fell. Pulls him up. Spider-Man fell because he got electrocuted. He was going to go into the entrance, and of course the owl booby-trapped it and electrocuted him, and so Daredevil rescued him. It's really funny. It talks about having to give mouth-to-mouth to Spider-Man, but by the time he gets him up, Spider-Man recovers. We go through. Now the owl's doing hallucinations on Spider-Man fighting the other owl because he thinks that if he takes Spider-Man out first, then he can take Daredevil because he wants Daredevil by himself. And Daredevil's not picking up what's going on with these owls. Of course not. Go through. Color. I really like the inking in this. I mean, and look, it's still here, and this is great newspaper. By the way, newsstand edition. Woof, woof. Look at that. Whonk. They hit Spidey. Now Spidey they hit Daredevil. No, Spidey. Oh my gosh, I'm getting confused. Hit Spidey. Spidey's under the pile. Now I finally asked for help. All throughout this, Spidey and Daredevil are competing about who's going to get there first. They can handle it on their own. And then it finally comes to this. And of course, you have your bullpen bulletins. Stan talks about becoming the greatest in thing in Japan. There's a little bit about John Byrne, Doctor Strange. I remember eating these and reading these comics. Free baseball cards with I actually used to get those. Wish I still had them. They're probably worth money now. Going through. So, bottom line is, the owl freaks out because the doctor he kidnapped and was going to use as his last-ditch effort to stop Daredevil, they play it up like he turns bad, making him a criminal, which breaks down the owl's plans. And because of the work he had done on his neurosystem, he sort of blitzed out, and now he's a vegetable. Now, here's something cool. Next Spidey meets the not ready for primetime players. Live from Marvel. It's Saturday night. And that leads into another minor key. Marvel Team Up number 74 with the not ready for primetime players, which I have here. Look at Belushi there. Love him. Cheeseburger, cheeseburger, cheeseburger. So, and this is because this is the first time I believe that there's a team up like this with Saturday Night Live. Lorne Michaels, Stan Lee is there, Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd. It was a funny issue. But unfortunately, this isn't Spidey, Hulkverine, Devil Fever. It's just Hulkverine, Devil Fever, so we won't be covering that. But if you get a chance, check it out. So once again, thank you for watching. Please make sure you subscribe. If you're not subscribed, hit the like button, share, and hit the little bell to notify. Make sure when you hit it that you see what's going, how it's, make sure you see how it gives you the options of what you can do. Make sure to check out my buddy Comics on the Mind. Just want to give you a little insight real quick here. I'm going to use my TubeBuddy Channelytics to show you how he's doing. Look at that. In a month. 452 views, 7 videos, 188 followers. He's absolutely beating me. But I haven't really been around. It's okay for him to beat me. I'm good with that. It's cool. I like Mindshift. So make sure you check him out. Once again, we're going to have his video at the end of his YouTube channel at the end of this video. It'll be exclusive, except for my subscribe button will be on there as well. So next Thursday, we'll be doing this again. Hulkverine, Devil Fever. Tomorrow, by special request from Apex Comics, we'll be covering Fat Ninja number 2 on iFriendies. Last week we did number 1. Another gorgeous cover. Look at that. Look at that ink. Black. The cross hatching on here is incredible. So make sure to tune in tomorrow for that. Once again, that's a special request from Apex Comics. See the card for his YouTube channel. And have a great day, everybody.